Seven.
Oh. I got confused.
Out of executive session with nothing to report. Gentlemen, anything from the administrator?
All right, so, just as an update, so the last meeting, or, yeah, back on the first anyway, you had motioned and approved hiring an outside consultant to do the work. It's my understanding that he is going to be coming back with a report, probably even maybe by the end of this week, that I will get shared back with all of you, and I think he's going to be coming to the meeting on the fifth, or at least presenting in some fashion for that as well. I even as recently as this meeting, there's still at least one of the vendors that wants him to meet with him one-on-one, and he hasn't done that. I don't believe that's his intent. He's looking at what was submitted, comparing the analysis. So I guess while collectively you're here, what do I tell this vendor? I mean, do you want the consultant to go meet with these people and have their dog and pony show? Or, that's really his intent, was to collectively get all the information to share back with you. So, and I hate to put you on the spot, but literally that just came up during the meeting today, so.
Well, I think we've got to respect, I mean, we hired him to respect what he thinks his job should be once he understands it. Sitting here, I say to myself, if I was doing this on behalf of the board, of the commission, I don't know how I could come to some decision without meeting with the vendors. I don't know, but Darrell evidently feels he doesn't have to, so I don't think that's something we want him to do if he's not comfortable doing it. He doesn't think he has to, but
Feel like if he feels he can make a decision.
but we'll take his, the results of his research and study and evaluate that. Go from there, I guess, that's all we can do. Comments from the commission? Sam, suggestion you want to make, or
No.
you okay, John?
I did want to mention that I've had a person, they actually live here in Ellsworth, ask me about the county contributing to the road for where the county courthouse is going to be. And I kind of had mentioned that the guy brought up some discussion. He corrected me later that it had never been on the agenda as an item, that it just came up casually, kind of like around this time before the meeting. And I expressed that, at least to my knowledge, there wasn't any interest in us contributing to it from that experience. But I just wanted you to know, kind of, that I've got at least one individual asking about whether to contribute to the road costs.
Well, I kind of, going with my philosophy, we shouldn't get involved in any issue we're not responsible to or have authority over. We have no dog in that hunt.
And I've talked with Michael about it too, and some of the top thoughts about it too. It's an agreement between the city of Ellsworth and the state. It's not something that we negotiated, they negotiated that deal.
And the city of Ellsworth went and found that piece of property and convinced the state to buy it on the condition that they put $1 million road in, so.
It is gonna develop the area. That's one of the things I had mentioned, that road gets put in there. When you look at the city's presentation on it, one of their points, the presentation was that it was gonna help develop that, I believe, some, essentially a little bit of a bypass around some high street that might help develop the area and relieve some traffic congestion.
So is it gonna get a bypass around Eastern?
Well, I think their thought is it's gonna connect through.
Eastern Road?
Yeah, I forget what the road was, I had seen some.
Well, if they're thinking they're coming out the fairgrounds road, that's not gonna happen.
I forget where it was. I had seen it in their presentation.
I've heard that rumor too, but the landowner is not going to let that road come across there. anyways, anyway, I don't know that. That's the talk anyways, but anyways, I'm not interested in entertaining a discussion of contributing to that road in there. That's,
Yeah, my whole thing is whereas right now the county has so many expenses, even related to the courthouse, when the courthouse moves, we're gonna have to do something with this building. We're gonna get $500 or $50,000 less a year in rent. We're gonna have to renovate it. We're gonna have, there's gonna be huge amounts of expenses. It got brought up because the gentleman had seen our commissioner meeting from the other day where we used some money from community benefits for the Hancock site, for general expenses there. Seems like you guys can use that money to help pay for the road. But,
well, as I said, when we did that, we've got to be careful how much we take out of that because we have a commitment to the new EOC.
yeah, because you're gonna take it,
$500,000 out of that for at least, if not more, so. Okay, I think you adequately. Anything further? Hearing none,
I'm gonna move to adjourn.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.